Welcome to the Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show, where we make plant-based cooking easy. I'm Jill, and today we are making cherry walnut frozen yogurt.
It's the all-free whole food plant-based cooking show.
Hello everybody. Boy, do I have a treat for you today. Being that it is summer now in the States, we're looking for some treats that are cold and refreshing, and this is gonna blow your mind. It is so simple, so easy, and it is just amazingly delicious. So I love a good ice cream in the summer, but most vegan ice creams are just loaded with fat and all kinds of, sugar and all kinds of stuff that, it's just not good to eat very often. But this recipe, you could eat every day and be fine. So this is a cherry walnut frozen yogurt. So if you want the full recipe, I'll have it in the details in a link below for a printable version. So we are going to start out with, I'm going to use my NutriBullet first, and then I'll show you a little thing about our ice cream maker. So I'm going to start out with a half a cup of my homemade soy yogurt, and I'll give you a link in the details below for that recipe also. But you could also use just a plant-based yogurt from the store also. This is 1 cup of frozen cherries that are just lightly thawed out. They're not completely thawed out. It just makes it easier to blend if you thaw them just a little bit before you blend them. But you do want them to stay, mostly frozen because this is going to be like a soft serve. And if you use it in your ice cream maker, it will take half the time if they're like half frozen. Okay, so that's 1 cup of just some dark sweet cherries. We have 1/4 of a cup of some unsweetened soy milk, which is just soybeans and water. And then we're gonna do 1/4 of a teaspoon, or I'm sorry, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, that's all there is to it. That's all there is in this. So now we're just gonna blend this until it's completely pulverized. Today's show is brought to you in part by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative people. We are always looking for ways to level up the production quality of this cooking show, so we turned to Skillshare and found YouTube Success. Script, shoot, and edit with MKBHD from Marcus Brownlee, and learn some great new techniques for planning and filming of our recipes. The first 1,000 people to use the link in the pinned comment below will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership, and after that, it's only around $10 a month. Okay, so you can eat this just like this, this is more like shake consistency. So if you want a more firm ice cream, that's where your ice cream maker would come in. If you want to eat it just like this, right in the end, you can add some toasted walnuts. I love the toasted part. You could eat them raw too, but I think just lightly toasting them. I toasted them in my oven on 350 for about 5 minutes, just to give them a little bit of that toasty flavor. And then these same dark sweet cherries, I just chopped some up into little pieces that you can sprinkle on or mix them in. But at this point, if you want your firmer ice cream, you take this same mixture, right? And you have your ice cream base thing already frozen. It has to freeze for 24 hours. Set it up in here, and then we're just gonna pour this mixture into the ice cream maker. And it depends on your version of an ice cream maker. It could take 30 minutes, could take maybe 40 minutes. But if it's already, half frozen like this, it might only take 20. So you just kind of have to watch it. And then right before it's done, maybe about 2 to 3 minutes before it's done churning, or even when it's done, you're gonna add your nuts and your cherries in there just so it gets lightly incorporated into it, and it's super delicious. So I'm gonna stick this in here for as long as it takes, and then I'll show you the final version. While we're waiting for that, I'd like to share with you some background on our show. The Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show is crowd-funded, which means these free weekly recipe videos, along with our entire catalog of recipes on our website, plantbasedcookingshow.com, and our new Plant-Based Cooking Made Easy cookbook are all made possible in part by the generous patronage of our supporting members. By becoming a supporting member, you gain access to great member perks like monthly product giveaways, free downloads of our ebooks, and access to our in-depth courses, including our 28 Days Plant-Based Made Easy course, where we offer a step-by-step guide to making the switch to a fully plant-based diet. We create this show for the hundreds of thousands of viewers just like you who tune in each month from all over the world to make it easy for everyone to live a plant-based lifestyle. So if you love our content, please join us on our mission and become a supporting member today by following the link in the description. Okay, let's get back to the show. Okay, the ice cream is done. Take this thing out. Wow, that is like thick ice cream. Love it. Or frozen yogurt. This is frozen. Oh wow, cool. So you gotta come in here and take a look at this thick ice cream. Wow, that looks amazing. So I'm gonna get a bowl and a spoon and I'll meet you at the table for a taste. All right, guys, our ice cream is done, or frozen yogurt. I keep calling it ice cream. Now it's just down to the taste. Oh my goodness. Whoops. But one secret, I already know this tastes delicious because we've had this so many times in the process of making it, but Oh my gosh. You get a little chew from the cherry that's in there, and then those toasted walnuts, because the cherries and the yogurt are tart. That walnut just balances out completely. Perfect marriage of flavors. Oh, I can't wait for you to try this. So be sure to give this a like, and I'll see you next week.